and the souls are sealed in monster lairs and then you have to kill all the monsters in order to release them. And then kind of the main challenge for routing and executing this run is just to know which monster lairs you need to release and which you can just skip as far as making progress.
I'll moonwalk her.
Crab walk is your thing, yo.
It's the Michael Jackson Thriller.
Yeah, sidestepping that.
Okay. So most of the run is kind of gem management, and we don't really have to worry about RNG too much, because most of the monster layers are... It all depends on where you're standing, that they will move wherever you want them to. But then when you get into the random stuff, and then it's... I'll blame Everhating a bit.
Yeah.
Oop, miscounted.
Yeah, because a lot of the, like you just said, a lot of the monsters and bosses in this game have fairly easily manipulatable AI. There's a few notable exceptions to that, though. Another challenge too is just kind of knowing the the rules behind the monster lairs too, because some of them spawn the monsters just based on a timer. Some of them do it based on your position relative to the lair, and then others just dump them all out at once.
There's three kind of main different types of layers. You'll see one where you have to kill the previous enemy before the next one will come out. Some you always need to be on screen to spawn the next one, just like that. And then you'll have to sometimes juggle between two, just like this.
And then those gold spheres that the enemies are dropping are gems.
Ooh, hi there.
Nice.
Which power his magic. And then, as you can see, the magic doesn't actually come from him. It comes from the soul orb rotating around him. So that's kind of an interesting mechanic that sometimes adds a little challenge to the run, is manipulating the position of your magician soul to get the magic to go where you want it to.
The most useless person in the game. Woohoo! You'll see.
Oh man.
Some crab walking for meta.
You've made my day. You just made my day with your crab walking.
Yeah. That is what it's called in the manual, I think, too.
Yeah.
Or in the tutorial in game
Yes.
or whatever.
Do you know how to crab walk?
This
Okay,
is
I
a lot
promised-
more useful than you'd think, too.
Yeah.
You'll see in a few worlds.
I promised Everhate, but sorry.
Yes. Yes.
In a run, you would want to try to work your health down as low as possible, because I'm gonna death warp here. Which I think this is the first time in a marathon you've done the death warp route.
Yeah, when
like Rafe did this at
at
AGDQ.
SGDQ,
Or,
he did
sorry,
a
yeah.
no death run.
Which is, it's not really safer. There's no safe in
Yeah.
this game.
Because in addition to skipping backtracking, you do lose all of your gems when you die, unless you have a certain item equipped. So that does change the route.
So I guard the
Good.
bridge, but I don't know why, so go ahead. Most useless character in the game.
Oh, if you talk to this guy after you turn the wheel, doesn't he say something good?
I don't know. I haven't
Yeah, it
tried.
does. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, try
You
it.
turn the wheel to start the power. He says, "Oh, I was turning it the
Oh
wrong way."
yeah, I think you
Yeah,
talked
he
to him
like-
again. He said he was turning the wheel the wrong way.
Yeah, there's a few characters that give extra dialogue after different checkpoints have been hit.
Unfortunately, the text is pretty painfully slow in the English version of the
Yes.
game, which is why using all 8 characters in your name wastes a lot of frames.
Oh, they cooperated.
Because I think it draws like 1 character every 3 frames in the English version. Japanese version's like 10 minutes faster, even though it's a less than 2 hour run.
Ooh. Getting
Nice.
the Genja gems.
Wow.
Double mash. Shoutouts to Caleb. Useful for text.
Yep.
That's something sorely missing from this game that's in IOG, where you can have
Instant text.
2 buttons to... So here's the first random enemy in the game. Aw, you tried, buddy. Sometimes they'll sneak through the gate and
And it's a.
That was quite interesting.
I'll
One
use
of your
chase.
practice runs where he was like,
he was gone.
dude, he broke free and was off.
He was heading to town.
Somebody left the gate open.
There's that. Look at that crad wop.
There we go.
Oh man.
Trailer. Get over. So this is where you'll see some where you're trying to line up gems. There we go.
Nice.
Nice shot.
Dude, that monster is chasing you down.
Oh, he'll come. Sorry, Everhate. I can't do any more though. They'll, if you line right up, they'll take 3. You'll take 3 damage. So if you have 3 left, you don't really want to chance it. I've lost runs trying to take damage. To death warp quicker. But oh well. So you're about to meet one of the more important NPCs in the game.
And
You
Her
wouldn't
name
know
is-
you wouldn't really know it from the interaction you have with her in the speedrun route, though.
No. Which
And
makes
just
it
invade
interesting.
Yeah.
And now we just invade her drain.
Yeah, you just release her soul, then go invade her dreams, and then just leave immediately without really talking to her anymore.
She just gets angry and then she's like, oh, but wait, don't leave yet. It's
Sorry, I'm leaving.
like,
You told me to leave.
you just totally invaded my privacy.
So, like a normal, reasonable human, she'll wake up and say, "Get out of my house." Oh, but wait. I've changed my
Listen to my
mind, perfect
story.
stranger.
Oh
Come back.
God! You told me to
No,
leave.
sorry, no time
And
for story
no,
time.
no.
I gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That
the
is
girl was
unreasonable.
Like, sorry, I'm in the middle of a speed run. She's
Yeah.
just like, oh.
Yeah.
See how many bonks I can get here. Bonk. 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 Oh,
That was a ball.
No, no bonk.
I'm fine with that.
That was a ball.
Oh, jerk.
Dude, that delay.
I think now would be a good time.
Ah.
All right, we have some donations. First off, from Spiritual Tolkien's Son, a donation of $40. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice.
And the comment is, "Hi from France. Have a great
Oh,
marathon.
France.
In hopes that you'll collect lots of donations for this cause. May Tolkien guide you. Des bisous, Spiritual Tolkien's Son."
Vive la France.
Messy.
Next, we have an anonymous donation of $10. Thank you very much. And finally, we have a $20 donation from Zach Eskins, which says, "Making sure to pitch in for my friend Evan since he's a huge fan of this game. Good work, speedrunners." Well, thank you very much to all of you.
They're always.
Hi, birds.
Oh man, I was able to bear witness to birds for the first time. It had been too long since I played the game, and watching Driscoll tell me about it, it was like, oh yeah, the birds.
Oh, get lower.
How?
Okay.
That worked.
So so he's inside a painting right now, and Who would draw a painting of like conveyor belts and random pipes and stuff? Is what I
The
want to know.
most awesome human ever.
Yeah.
And this is way back when this game came out. This is where in the music where I kind of just fell in love with the game. It's just so odd and perfect.
Yeah, he's coming for you.
Yes. So medical herbs, if you have them equipped,
Give me a
automatically
Nice.
automatically refill all of your health when you run out. You can only hold one at a time, so if you get another one, you just refill your health. That's
Yeah.
it.
I actually don't need the gems anymore, but you can't not grab them.
Yeah. It's not like you're wasting time waiting for the spawns.
That?
Oh, you.
Aw.
It's okay, I don't need them anyway.
And we're coming up on the first boss here.
There we go. Now for this boss, you need level 3, and you need a medical herb, or you won't survive it. And here we go.
Oh.
Nice.
I look close.
Now,
Yeah.
Trust me.
Can you die off that if you hit
Oh, yeah.
the hit on him? and
If
he
you
hits
accidentally go a little bit too far up, if
Yeah.
you cause him to solid arm. By the way, we'll never see him again.
No, he's
Never.
dead forever.
Never coming back
Nope.
unless you hop on it and get the donation incentive going here. Because I'd like to see Mr. Puexel. do
You
a
really
rematch.
want to see that boss smack talking
I
you
wanna
after
see
you
the
just
rematch.
after you just
I'll
wrecked
take
him?
I'll take the smackdown. I'm fine with that. If you want to know what we're talking about, just have a peek at the Illusion of Gaia incentives.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it.
Very much so.
Let's double match.
Yeah, we got.
And then you
a
get
rock.
you get one of these stones from every world, and then I don't know if it actually tells you what. Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Okay. I would say, hey, it's telling you more than it tells you about the mystic statues in IOG. So yeah, you need all
Assume you know.
you need all the stones to get to the world of evil, where the final boss lives.
The brown stone you received is one of the 6 stones in the world. When all 6 of these stones are gathered, the gate leading to the world of evil shall be opened. Now you must go to Greenwood, where the next stone awaits you.
How long have you been running this thing? Just go ahead.
Actually, 6 months. Ish.
Did you want it just for this marathon?
Yep.
No. Good.
I've been watching Everhate run it for quite a while, and now Genja, and if nobody follows Everhater, oh, just about didn't get him.
Nice.
If nobody follows Everhater Genja 23, you should, because the new route coming up should get pretty interesting. You'll see more resets. Everybody loves resets.
Yes, we do.
I blame Everhate for resets.
Let's see if these guys cooperate. There we go.
Yeah, these guys are invincible when they're shooting their vine at you.
They're also random.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you can also help manipulate it. It seems to be if you stand about 4 to the left and just do that upright quick movement, they'll usually follow the same pattern, but not always. These guys are a little bit easier to predict.
Yeah. They charge straight at you. Ignoring the sword obviously pointed at them.
These guys are brilliant. as you'll see here.
And you get a full health refill whenever you level up, which is a very nice mechanic.
Oh, you.
That's exploited a bit in the route too, as far as actually skipping key items.
Alrighty, we received a $5 donation from an anonymous donor saying more money to fight disease, but it's runner's choice what this goes to.
Oh, that's
Oh.
absolutely going to Solid Arm in Illusion of Gaia.
Nice. How are we doing
Well, I'm
on
really
that?
hung
How
up
are we
on the
doing
Fox
on that
Wave.
incentive?
You have to sometimes try to draw out extra.
So it's just his choice. Then. Okay.
So here's the first troll of the game.
Releasing all these randoms at once.
It looks like thrower names.
Oh no.
Wow. And
That was one of the worst.
Yep.
so that medical herb was used way too early, so I'm gonna have to be very cautious in the next area.
Yeah, with the damage tiles.
Oh, there's hot floors, so you have no choice. I should have just backed off and shot more.
Yeah, so the strange bottle, if you have it equipped and then die, you don't lose all your gems.
Mm-hmm.
Which will come in very handy right away here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
It's one and the same.
Oh
Quintet knows how to make a soundtrack.
yeah.
Terranigma is even better.
Oh, nice try.
Nice.
Spread the jukes.
Wanted to high five you.
Doesn't matter, we're doing a little warp here. And back. And life.
Yay, life.
Now, depending on how the leveling's gone here. Come on. I may level up right here, which is not good.
Yeah, because the next shrine has a bunch of damage floors in it, and because you get healed to full when you level up, you can use that to soak some damage from the damage
Oh.
floors.
Oh, that was level.
So I've learned a little different way to do this part if you level up early. The whole point of this part,
It's a curve.
Yeah.
It's kind of an interesting
Nope.
curve too. Hey, Moon Tribes.
They totally don't look familiar.
Yeah. Oh, they're trolls in the
Quintet.
next game too, even if they don't attack you directly.
Quintet never reuses anything. so-
No. Not like bosses or anything,
Or, you know,
which you can
damage.
donate for in the next game.
Or sound packs.
Yeah. Four.
Ooh, I'll have to be very safe coming up. Oop. Oh,
These are rather annoying enemies. They disappeared, jumped 2 spaces in one of 4 directions, and they're invulnerable until.
where did you go?
No.
Yeah, they can do that.
You jerk.
He's the new that new bush. He's like, I just got out of gate there.
No scorpions or metal enemies, which you can't damage until you get a special sword way later in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right at me. Oh.
That moon troll.
I'm gonna have to be rather safe here.
Get up!
Move.
So you got 2 HP, you can do this.
Okay, best magic in the
Yeah.
game.
Yep.
By far. I mean, there's like 4 or 5 more spells you get after this, but they're all pretty useless. One of them has a sweet name, though. It's Magic Flare, because it always makes me think about pieces of flare.
So we got a question in the chat about donation incentives for Soul Blazer and Illusion of Gaia. The remaining incentive in Soul Blazer is a bidding war between Save Our Souls versus Let Them Burn.
What was it at start of game, sorry? The bidding war?
Yeah.
What was it at the beginning? Which one was winning?
Save Our Souls is winning 20-0.
Well, that's what it's gonna be. So we will save the remaining souls. How that works is the character I'm playing is the most devoted follower of the master. And there's other ones that are already down here. Oh, thanks, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Made that easy.
Hey.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Due for some luck.
Yep.
Okay. So Rafe strats here. As in not get hit.
And to continue answering the question, the donation incentive for Illusion of Gaia is an optional dungeon and boss called Gems Mansion and Solid Arm. And we have quite a ways to go if you want to see poor Puexel play that optional dungeon and boss.
Got a chance it, right?
Oh,
Nice.
The clutch.
I would have taken one, but it would have been worth it.
Yep.
Well, we'll find out. I'm pretty sure it's one.
No, don't do it, don't do it.
Release to jerk.
Don't release a bird.
Yep.
You'll see later in the game that even NPC birds are jerks.
Yep.
Okay. I have to take one shot here. We have enough chance.
Yeah, because the light arrow magic does more damage than the fireball and it shoots in 4 directions. But it does cost more gems, but it's only 8, so you generally have enough, but just keep in mind that he does lose them every time he dies, so
Yeah.
sometimes he will run out.
Nope.
Okay.
And we just used up the strange jar and retained our gems.
Saving the souls, it doesn't really affect the game too much. It doesn't give you that much of a advantage. It helps you see in the dark. It'll cause lava to not hurt you sometimes. You can see invisible enemies, which you already know where they are anyway. So, but
Tiki's a bird now.
Yeah.
Yep.
He flies through speed runs.
Yeah.
that's strange. Tiki, Storm Eagle. Okay, so here's our first. Even though I don't look like it, I'm from the sky. So he's another follower. And he's much like the first one that we picked up. It's the Magician. He, I guess, cohabits with the first one in the soul ball floating around me, and you'll see when you get to a dark area that the ball becomes a ball of light. And that can help and sometimes hurt you because there's no consistency to what's lit. Go away. But it's what's endearing about this game is that there's the raft is alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. We needed those leaves that we got from the bird's dream in order to get past this part.
Because the rafts would not let us pass.
Also, rafts can talk and
Yeah.
apparently have enough consciousness to recognize.
Genja, I saw you do this. I'm gonna try it.
Is this what you were doing the day?
I was trying.
Did you get it?
Oh, hi there. That seemed to work.
Why are you all the way down there, pal?
That's a big gem too.
Light air
Wow.
was so strong.
Genja strong.
So what is that? Just grouping all the moon tribes? and
Yeah,
stuff
and now I don't
together?
have to worry about them at all when, for example, when I go right here. Now I don't have to worry about them there, and I also don't have to worry about them at the end. Because they can actually troll you when you get to the next, not this one, but the next one. So all you're doing is trying to keep these guys on the powerful side of your sword's hitbox, which is the right side. And imagine one tile. Oh, hi there. Get out of the way!
The sun was watching you, man.
That's another one of those enemies that you can't actually damage until you get a different sword later on.
And I'm just sitting here to try to spawn all the next group of guys so that I can try to take them out with a couple light arrows. And they'll only spawn if you stand right here. I think they're pretty spread out. Jerk. Jerk.
Yeah, he's running
Jerk.
for it.
Lizards are part of the jerk group.
Yep. Let's just add them in
It
there.
could go worse.
They don't get much nicer in the next game.
I blame Everhate.
Blaming Everhate is always pro strats.
Thanks, Everhate.
And here's the Spirit of Light in
Yeah,
action.
in a kind of a more serious attempt, you would not get the light soul. So
No.
you would basically just need to memorize the layout of this room so you can do it in the dark.
And it's not too tough except for a one tile wide entrance. But once you've figured out the timing to it a couple times, it's not hard to find. There is also one. If you look outside the ball, you can see the light on the wall there, the torch. So you do still have a little bit of light to work with. I keep forgetting to crab walk for meta.
Thank you.
All right, we have some more donations. We received an anonymous donation of $10 that says, got up early to watch this run because Soul Blazer is one of my favorite games of all time.
Isn't it though?
Putting this towards Solid Arm and Illusion of Gaia because
Beautiful.
everyone seems very
Nice.
keen on it. Good luck and continue making steady progress. We also received a $5 donation from Dunnerer, which says, for FF Gamer being cheeky about Imperial to metric conversion, put this $5 US towards him doing the first crystal blindfolded. And it's 96 ounces of coffee, by the way. Well, the joke's on you, Dunnerer. you accidentally donated 5 Canadian dollars. I'm just wondering how long it's going to take for my bank to call to see, seeing how I ordered a pizza in Southern California, coffee in Canada, and donated to charity